Okay, so we're going to work a scissor sweep. Again, demonstration of leverage. If you want to open a door, you open it on the side furthest away from the hinges. You can't open it there, but it's easiest there. Remember that bit. So from here I'm going to use the scissor sweep on Drew. So open his gi and insert the hand deep. At this point in time he doesn't know if I'm going for a choke or whether I'm going for the sweep. Okay, so I want to just keep the options open while I'm setting up this technique. Again, grab the back of his arm there, and the first movement I want to make is I want to put my right foot on his hip, and then I want to shrink until I can put the left foot on his hip. That's important, and it's important for 3 reasons, okay? First of all, it gives me plenty of space to work in. And the first thing I want to do is I want to get that leg across his chest and across his hip. So if Drew sits up a second, you can see the position of the leg. That foot is hooked onto his hip. And I've got the leg lying across his torso, but the knee is higher than the ankle. And that's important. If my leg is down like that, Drew's just going to pass, okay? So from here, creating that space and putting that foot on the hip just allows me to get this one properly across his chest and across his torso. Remember, the foot is hooked on, okay? The second reason is for this is that when I drop that leg to the floor for the sweep, look where it is now, okay? If I don't put that foot on the hip, there's a tendency that you're going to end up here. And just using the door, your hinge here as your hip, you're going to get least amount of momentum and maximum amount of force is going to be needed to try and sweep through in this position. By putting the foot on the hip, okay, what it allows me to do is there I'm sweeping them with the back of my Achilles, okay, the Achilles with the lower calf, and that is maximum momentum and it's best leverage, okay? So that's another reason, it's to set my distance properly. And the third reason is at this point in time I'm still keeping the options open, so if I need to come up for something else I can do that, okay? But when I'm ready to sweep, I'm going to drop that leg to the floor and straight away I need to take Drew's weight. If I try and sweep him from here, he's a ton weight, so I need to load his weight over me first. And I do that, I'm arching the back a little bit and I'm pulling with the hands a little bit, but the main action is the foot. Okay, the foot, that's why I position it the way I do on the hip. The foot should drag him forward. And when I drag him forward, he's now off balance, okay? So as I drag him forward, I get his head above mine, just like we did with a flower sweep, and then I make 2 actions. I kick the right leg straight, and I sweep the left leg underneath him. Now if you do that, you're in trouble, okay? You've got to follow him straight away. Drew can start locking my ankle there, and I'm finished, okay? So we'll do it from scratch again. So again from here, got him in close guard, nice deep grip in his collar, grab the back of the arm, foot goes onto his hip, and then I shrimp until I get the other foot onto the hip. From here, straight away I've put the leg across his torso. Again, knee is higher than the foot, and the foot is hooked onto his side, so I've got that good control. This arm here, I'm going to pull so that he can't post with it. When I'm ready to sweep, I drop that to the floor, and then I pull him forward. Now by dropping that to the floor, if you hang around here, you can step that knee across your ankle and he starts his escape, okay? So you can't hesitate here. As soon as that hits the floor, I've got to be pulling him forward. This is a common mistake where people keep that leg up in the air as they're trying to sweep. That's doing nothing, it's kicking them in the thigh. It needs to be along the floor. And I straighten the right leg as I sweep the left one underneath it, and straight away I'm transitioning to mount. Obviously the hand's in there straight away so you can finish it if you want. So one more time. From here, open the gi. Nice deep grip, and I grab his arm here. Okay, foot onto the hip and shrink until I can put that foot onto the hip. Drop it to the floor. I've got the leg across his belly there, so I'm going to drag him forward mainly with the leg, and I'm sweeping him straight away. Finishing mount.